Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's 2023 and I'm ready to get back into budgeting. So if you are new here, my name's Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos on this channel, which is what I plan to continue to do. And I wanted to start out with our January monthly plotted out budget, and even though we're a third into the month, it's definitely not too late. I want to make sure that I start recording everything into this notebook. So what I've been doing prior to actually filming or recording for YouTube is I've just been using my personal little budget notebook. I don't use a big planner. I don't get real fancy. Everything is just listed in text format. It's not cute. It's just really something that I've been using this system for probably about 7 years. I just use an oversized traveler's notebook, you know, like the wider version. And I keep that with me all the time. So if at any moment I'm like, hey, I'm at work and I have a break, so why don't I see what remaining bills I have to pay in this month or for next month. I'm still paying a month in advance. So I like to be able to pull that at any time, any place. Will I ever digitize that? I think I will, especially the one that I use for personal. As far as writing things out for the channel and everything, I'm gonna stick with that. But instead of carrying it on me, I can just put it, you know, into an app, or I can create a Google Sheet and it will serve me just as well. So I will probably get into that. So this is a budget planner by, obviously, Happy Planner. And I've never used one of their budget planners, at least not faithfully. I want to say maybe I bought one a few years back. I'm not even sure if I did, but this is okay. And I say it's okay. There's nothing technically wrong with it. You know how we all, I'm just moving my setup a little bit. You know how we all do things a certain way, and we like to list things a certain way, and we like to organize them a certain way. This just isn't how I would do it. Now, you're probably wondering to yourself, but you made your own planner. You made your own budget sheets last year. What happened to that? They're still out there. They're still on my Etsy. And I may get back into that, but for whatever reason, last fall, I saw this and I was like, hey, maybe that will be something that I really like and that really works out for me. And it's just not, because I've been looking at it and I'm like, I'm not really wowed by the layout. I'm not really wowed by the amount of space they give you for certain things. So I just have to kind of play it by ear. But I do have my cheat sheet over here, so I'm going to migrate all the things on my cheat sheet, all the information that I have, I'm going to put it in here, and then we'll talk about it. So I just wanted to do a check-in with you guys to let you know that I am going to get back to regular videos. I know I said that before, but trying to do that before Christmas was a huge mistake. So I'm not going to try and pretend that, you know, I set myself up to fail, which is exactly what I did, but I just didn't have the time, and I was sick in December, the first half of the month, and a cold. It wasn't COVID. It was just this crazy cold that held on forever. And then I got sick again at the beginning of this month, and I'm on my last day of antibiotics. So it's just been like one thing after another, plus holidays, plus work, you know, it's just a lot. So I am looking for income. Oh, okay. So here's where, oh, this is a brand new pen. I have to take the little tip off. And please excuse my nails and my cuticles. I've been picking them like crazy. They're so dry. I have so many hangnails. Not that you care. But anyways, so we have a lot of different streams of income. And this just isn't enough. And I'm not saying it's because we have so much income. It's just we have a lot of different paydays. So that doesn't really work for us. But I guess what I could do, okay, so I'm going to put myself in column 1. So if you look at this a little bit more closely, you have date, income 1, income 2. And my husband gets paid different sources and at different times during the month. So there's just not enough line space. You know, it just, I don't know if I want to break it down like that. And I do, because I think that matters. But what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to, I guess, where do I start? Let me just, all right. So my pay, number 1. Oh, see, as soon as I write down the description, there's no room for the money. This is so dumb. Okay. So you know what I'm going to do? Let's make this a lot easier. I'm going to plug in my pays on the calendar. That would just make more sense. All right, so I'm going to put anticipated. I want to do anticipated versus what was reality. So I think that that's the best thing to do. So I'm going to put commission here because it's just the first square that I see. Now my husband has a commission-based job. He also gets retirement. He took an early out retirement, if you are new here, and he took that because he didn't want to transfer when they closed his workplace down. So he took the early out, and it does give us benefits for life, which we pay for out of that money, and it gives him a pension for life. It's reduced, but still, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because he also works another job. So this sales commission-based job is his like second career. So I'm gonna write down, this is a mess. Why is my handwriting doing this? It's like I haven't written in 3 years, but I have. I just wrote at work today. All right, so retirement, I think it's around $23.90 for the month, and he gets that on the first of every month. So then his commission, I am anticipating, for video purposes only, that it's $3,500 because he had a really good month in January. Now, his commission, this would be after taxes. This would be after his base pays. He gets 2 base pays, and that's kind of like, let's say he doesn't sell anything, at least he still gets these small base pays, or smaller, I should say. Sometimes his commission is really not that good, so the base pays are like it. So it just depends on the month, and you know, we work it out and we figure it out. So his base pay, I'm gonna put here, so base number 1, I'm anticipating $720. Obviously, that's after taxes. And then he gets a second one on the 30th. And then what happens is when it's time to do commissions, what they do is they take taxes out and they take the 2 base pays out. So it's like they're not going to pay you the base pay twice. Now, this is the difference between a base and a draw is if he didn't make enough commissions to cover the base, he would owe them money back the next month. That's called a draw. This is a base. So even if he doesn't sell, let's say $1,440, he doesn't have to pay them back anything. So it's different. So it's like a base plus commission. All right, so that's explained. So for my pays come on the 13th. I get paid every other Friday. And this month, I get paid on the 13th and the 27th. I am hourly. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay hourly. My job might be changing, but I hate to like talk about my job changing before it actually happens because I think I just end up jinxing myself. And this is my hourly salary. I also pay into benefits. I have to because I have a full-time job, and in my state, you have to take that first. So if I gave up my benefits, I don't even know if I could. Maybe I could at this point and just go on his retirement. I'm not sure. But I pay benefits, and obviously I pay taxes, and I pay into my retirement and all that fun stuff. So this is what's left after my hair falls on the notebook. So that's what I clear about every 2 weeks. So, and then twice a year, I get a 3rd Friday, which is really cool. But again, if I move from hourly to salary, I'll probably just get paid twice a month, and it won't matter my hours. I'll never have that bonus pay twice a year. It'll just be like that. All right, so we have everything down? Yeah. All right, so that is what it looks like. So I get paid twice, he gets 2 base pays, he gets retirement, and he gets a commission. So this is kind of like what I'm forecasting. I guess that would be the best way to call it. For the month of January. So a couple things. I'm on TikTok, guys, so I love it, and I hope you join me over there because I'm planning on doing a lot more content over there. I have a TikTok for OhMyGoals, which I did some really, really just not so great preliminary videos last year. I just converted, I think, what I was doing over here. And then I have one called Erin Plans. And I'm just going to put lifestyle content over there. I'm going to do like my bullet journal over there, maybe some planner stuff, but I'm also going to do like, you know, decorating, shopping, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to join me over there, please do. As soon as I get if I'm lucky enough, if I ever get, I shouldn't say as soon as I do, but if I ever get 1,000 followers, I can go live, and I'm planning on doing a lot of face-to-face live videos. So a lot of things where I take you around with me, maybe take you to work with me. I mean, a lot of stuff is going to happen. So if you want to join me over there and help me reach that milestone so I can do more, I would be ever so grateful. I'd be so excited. So TikTok is just easy and it's fun, and I don't know, I just love it. All right, so let's get into our bills. So I hope everybody had a good holiday season, a good Christmas, a good New Year's. I hope you guys are doing well. Is everybody staying healthy? I don't know. I've just been, okay, so I'm going to just tell you this first. And this is something I would probably do on TikTok Live. So this is going to be all over the place. So if you're here just for the numbers, please jump around or exit out. All my videos won't be like this, but I need to catch up. And I need to do this face-to-face, but I don't really want to do that right now on YouTube. I don't know. But like I said, on TikTok. But anyways, so my mom is moving in with us. She's 85 and a half. And I say and a half because, you know, that's a big deal. And so she is going to be selling her condo. She's going to be moving in with us. So we are going to help, you know, figure out the logistics for that. And then we are selling our house this spring. So I know that we plan on doing that before. And the last time we planned on doing it, it did not work out because all the banks that I talked to, all the mortgage lenders said, if you want an income to count that's commission-based, you have to have 2 years worth of pay stubs. Maybe that's just in my state. I don't know. Maybe that's just a bank thing. I'm really not sure, a lending thing. But my husband's 2-year anniversary is in March. So here we go. So it's going to be a whirlwind the next couple of months. I don't really have the energy for it. I am so low energy. It's ridiculous. I've been sick so many times and I'm still dealing with my stomach problems. Can you imagine? But I'm doing the best that I can. My husband is a trooper. My mom is great. I mean, she's like doing so much, you know, to get her stuff together. And we're just going to try and enjoy the time. My nephew is doing great. He has lots of updates. I mean, but he's doing really, really well. And he might be moving. I don't know, like not out of our house because he already did that. But he might be moving just in general, like out of our state. So we shall see. But anyways, I want to have him on TikTok too, so we can do, you know, some updates and catch up and maybe even like a meet and greet, because I did videos with him for so long on his budget journey. And you guys probably, some of you never even got to see him on camera. So it's just going to be a lot of fun over there. And I'll try to do as much as I can over here as well. So our mortgage is going to stay the same for now. I'm paying $1,000 into that a month. As if you guys remember, I separated my taxes and those are about $300 a month. So I do pay that on my own now, and I just pay per half. So they bill us. So that's going to be coming in February. I'm going to owe the half a year's worth of taxes. So we have our mortgage, and then transportation. I don't know if I should put like our car insurance and stuff down here. I guess I have to because that's how it's set up. So we do have car insurance for both of our cars, and they raised it, and for no good reason other than inflation. So we didn't have any points against our licenses, or we didn't have anything happen. It just went up. And so I told my husband, his friend is actually our insurance broker. He owns a company. And I said, look, you got to call him. You got to talk to him and have him start shopping around, or I'm going to do it. And then he's just going to lose out altogether because, you know, brokers, insurance brokers, you know, they get a cut when they find you your insurance. So it's not that I want to, you know, just totally take it away, but I think that he should be watching more closely for these huge increases. So cell phones, we were going to have a cheaper bill, but then my husband just got a new phone. So it's not quite, but I'm just going to put down $220. Sorry. See, this is what happens. I start talking, my throat gets dry, and I'm going to start coughing. Okay, so homeowners insurance also went up. Not a ton, but it did. And so when we sell our house, I'm hoping to get a good price. But houses are also coming down, so it's hard to say. but I also hope we get something for a fair price. You know, it's one thing like, oh, if you're gonna make a little bit of money, then more than you thought when you sell, but you're gonna pay more than you thought when you go to buy. So it's gonna be interesting. So car lease number 1 is, and my husband's turning his car in soon. And I think he might take over my mom's lease, but I'm not sure. So hers is a good deal. And she has a nice new car, so we'll see. And then my car lease. All right, and then is this, ugh. So this is like fixed and variables, which I do not like. So I'm thinking I have to do these in 2 different colors. And I'm also thinking that this layout is not gonna work for me very long. So utilities, where are we? Okay, so our gas, I think I am forecasting this a little bit low because it's gonna be like the first real electric and gas bills we have since it got so cold. But we'll see, you know, we'll see what it ends up. So gas, electric, I budget about the same for both, but we'll see what the bills come out to be. And then water, our water is our water plus sewage. And I know some people where I live, it's separate depending on which water company you have, but ours is together. So I budget $100. I used to budget $90, but it just depends. And this is definitely budgeting high, but I like to be like, I like to have extra padding in my budget rather than come up short at all. And I don't know if you guys know, we got a pool in the summer and we're taking that pool with us because it's an above ground and they set it up in one day. It looks really nice. I like it. I think it's great. I fell out of it, just so you guys know. We only have like the ladder that it came with. And for whatever reason, I went up that ladder front ways and I decided I was going to walk down the ladder front ways. And the first step I took, I fell 6 feet down to the ground. And I was so bruised and black and blue and hurting and screaming that I think I got in the pool maybe once after that happened. But who gets out of the pool front ways? Like, why would I think I'm going to go down the ladder like it's a staircase? I mean, it's just like, I make absolutely no sense whatsoever. So yeah, that happened. But since it is an above ground and since it is new and it's very sturdy and it's very sound, we are going to disassemble it and we are going to take it with us because we just bought it and we ended up paying cash for it. You guys know that I saved for it. So it was really, it was very exciting for us. And it's lovely. So I will have to show you in the summertime. I miss you guys so much. I miss your comments. I miss interacting with you. I really regret ever falling out of habit with this. But, you know, life happens and you get in certain funks and, you know, you go through things or you're too busy or whatever. And that's life. So those are all of our fixed, I believe. Yeah. So we have all of that plotted out. Can I get out? Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to take a new color pen and I'm going to list our variables. Because if I don't do a different color pen, how would we know that it's separate? Because this would be making no sense. So I have a different color pen. My stuff is all over the place, guys. I thought I had a colored pen very nearby. Let's see. I guess I have this green one, but is this gonna work? Oh no, that's a marker. Hello. I swear you guys, I'm wearing readers right now at 1.5 and I've never worn glasses in my life. I've been blessed with good vision, but the past 2 years, my vision is so much worse. And I don't even know if 1.5s are gonna do it for me. I'm probably gonna end up having to wear 2s pretty soon. I'm gonna have to do this in black and I'm gonna have to highlight it. I think that's what I'll do. I will do different color highlights for fixed versus variables. All right. All right, so food. So we're gonna put groceries We got into a habit of eating out way too much. It's not good for the waistline. It's not good for the budget. It's not good for anything. So I am going to get back to my meal planning. I'm going to do that this weekend. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shop my refrigerator and cupboards first. So that might be something that I end up putting on TikTok immediately, is, you know, just going through emptying the cupboards, seeing what we have, making a list, like an inventory of everything, and seeing what we can make from there. Because it's a sin to leave things in until they spoil because you're too lazy to do anything with it. And I would just feel really bad. So that's my plan. I'm going to try to do that today. So subscriptions are out of control. And then I'm going to have to put gas. Now, when I say gas here, that means for our cars, that's fuel. Dining out. And when I've been going through stuff, because we've been having to purge, we got a storage unit. Oh, hello, storage unit, which is really expensive. But we got the biggest one that they had because we figured we were going to have to store from maybe my mom's and ours, unless we have to get one for her too. I'm not sure, but it's like almost $200 a month. It's like $180 some a month. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I figure we're only going to have it maximum 6 months if everything goes as planned, but maybe not even that long. We had to start ridding our house of so many things, including furniture and stuff I'm not prepared to sell because I don't know what kind of house we're going to end up in and what we're going to be able to use. But we had to do that to make room for my mom to come over. I mean, we had every single room packed. And the more I thought about it and I started looking at my stuff, I'm like, Erin, what are you going to do with this stuff? Like, I'm at this point in my life, I'm middle-aged, right? And I'm having like this existential crisis. And I'm thinking, who's going to go through this stuff when I'm gone? Who's going to want this stuff when I'm gone? And how long do you save it for yourself? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just started having all these questions and it really started to bother me because I was like, okay, that doesn't feel good to ask yourself those things or to face those things. So I don't know. I don't know. It just was something that started to bother me. So I'm right, home warranty here. And even though my car wash is a subscription, I'm writing it down here. And I got it in the summer and it is quite expensive. The rest are subscriptions. Okay. But I was going to cancel it. And then I'm like, why would you cancel it now that winter is coming and you're going to need it? Like, now's the time. So I'm just going to keep it. Now, to get your car washed where I go, the cheapest one is $15. And then the others, you know, they go up from there. I think it goes up to 15, 17, and 19 or something like that. Or you can get a month subscription for $40. And that gives you 30 washes. So you can go every day practically if you want to. But I really do like having it. It's nice. All right, so let's write some amounts down. So car wash is $40. Home warranty is $47.91. And I do want to keep this until, like, let's say we go to sell our house and somebody's like, hey, we don't like your hot water tank. You know, it's something that would be covered under my home warranty. So if it's something we have to replace, like, it might be nice. So we've been paying for it for this long. I'm just going to keep it. Storage, I'm going to put down $190, even though it's $180 some. I'm going to have to look specifically. Subscriptions, let's add up some of those. It's getting ignorant. All right, so we have $13.04 for XM radio. That's for both of us. We have $2.99 for iCloud. Hulu is like $7 something, about $8. Amazon, it's going up. And if I had to do it a monthly, whatever, I'm not going to add that in right now, though. I'm just going to leave that out this month because I do pay it yearly, and I don't know what I'm going to do moving forward because, like, the Prime shipment isn't coming as quickly as it used to. And I never watch Amazon Prime, like, hardly ever. Netflix is $10.74. We have the basic. And what else do we have? We have HBO Max, but that's in our cell phone bill now. Or it's in our cell phone plan. And I think that's it. Is that it? I did get rid of some things. I added some things. I got rid of some things. Oh, Canva. So dumb. All right. $47.76. All right. Now groceries, I'm going to say now I used to do $125 a week. I'm going to do $150 a week. So $150 times 4 is $600 because here, I'm not joking, you guys. So right before Christmas, we had gone to Walmart and we needed eggs. And I noticed that they had 18 packs, 18 carton. And I'm not even joking. I don't know if it's just because it's before Christmas or if they're still this price, $10.77 for 18 eggs. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, I get the whole avian flu thing and, you know, everything that they're blaming it on, but $11 for 18 eggs, I was like, holy moly, that is insane. Now, I need to go back and look and see if they've come down. I'm sure that they have because I think that was like some kind of ridiculous holiday price. But yeah, can you believe it? I mean, crazy. So $30 times 260. So we're getting dog food about every 2 weeks and it's about $30. But I'm probably gonna change their dog food to the canned Blue Buffalo because our dogs are so old now. I mean, they're 14, they're gonna be 14 and 12. So 14, 14, and 12 this year. And they're having so many problems and they just don't like the hard kibble anymore, even though we buy them good stuff. So they're like holding out and having like hunger strikes. It's absolutely crazy, but they love the Blue Buffalo in a can. So it's expensive, but I'm going to see what I can do because I want to, you know, I want them to be happy too. I don't want to just force something on them in their old age. So gas, we're doing approximately $50 to $60 a week per car. So I'm going to budget high and I'm going to say 120 times 4. So $480. Okay. All right. So dining out. I'm going to put down $250. That's a lot. I know. It's for the whole month. Sometimes my husband gets lunch with his coworkers. We go out. Sometimes we order pizza. I'm just being real with you guys. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, you know what? We're going to keep it to $50 for the month. It's just not realistic for what we're going through right now in our lifestyle. So I know that that sounds high. If you do $250 divided by 4 weeks, it's about $62 a week. And honestly, for both of us, for 2 people, I don't think that's outrageous. So let's go ahead and highlight the variables. So it will be groceries, dogs. Now they're variables, but they're fixed. And I say variables because we don't get a monthly bill every single month, you know, that gives us a bill for groceries. You know, it is kind of up to our discretion and how we budget and how we shop and where we shop. So that's why I say that it is variable. I'm going to call subscriptions variable because I have the power and the right to cancel those. So that's not like if I don't pay it, we're going to lose our house. So that's what I'm considering that. Home warranty is variable. Storage is variable. Car wash is variable. Gasoline is variable. And everything else is, for us, fixed. So, do I have another marker? Oh, I got these markers. I don't like them. I like the way they look. Have you guys seen the square highlighters? They're pretty, and they're pretty in the drawer or in your holder, but they really don't work that well. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna highlight separately our fixed. All right. And then we'll go ahead and we'll add everything up. Now, other things are going to come up, you know, like where it says medical. I do have prescriptions to pick up. I'm going to have to tweak this as I go. It's going to have to be like a working budget. But let's go ahead and add up what we think we're going to get in income. All right. So it would be $3,500 plus $2,390 plus $1,550 plus $720 plus $1,550 plus $720. So we could have potentially for the month $10,430. And then expenses, I'll tell you how much those are going to be. We'll do fixed and we'll do variable. All right, so let's add those up. So the fixed are in pink. So we have 1,000. Oh, I didn't even write down taxes. 300. Homeowners 134.92. 125. 125. Oh, this is terrible. 100. 75. 166.26. 319.98. 397.22. 220. 220. All right, so it looks like our fixed are about 30, almost 3,200. So we'll write that down. All right, and then let's add up, let's figure out our variable. So we have 660, 480, 47.76, 250, 190, 47.91, 40, 17.15.67. Plus 3,183.38. So total $4,899.05 minus 10,430. So it leaves us with about 5,500, which is great. That's a good month for us. That's an excellent month for us. And we'll be using that toward moving expenses, toward some things that we need to get our house, you know, acclimated once again for 3 people, you know, some different shopping, whatever we need to do, and also some savings. And I do plan on continuing to pay more money into our mortgage as long as we're here. I don't know if I'll be doing like the $5,400 quarterly payments anymore, just because I think I would rather put that into savings for a down payment, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's what our month is looking like. So that is it. Gosh, it's so dusty in here. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing well, and please check in with me. Please join me on TikTok. I want to have more of a one-on-one like interaction over there, where we can like talk back and forth. And like I said, when I start doing lives, it's going to be so much fun. So I just can't wait, and I can't wait to see you. And if you have a TikTok channel, let me know that you want me to follow back. Just let me know in the comments, but I'm going to put both links to those in the description. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys with my meal plan.